So I thought today I'd go back and play a little bit more Battlefield 3, and it was more in preparation for the Second Assault DLC that's going to be released for Battlefield 4. Now, we don't have a solid release date for that DLC yet, which means it could pretty much drop at any time. I think it's been delayed along with all the other DLCs because DICE are focusing on the main base game trying to get all the bugs fixed. And when EA give the all clear, I have a funny feeling that the DLC is just going to be released, because I think it's done. If it's done for the Xbox One, where it's been out for 2.5 months now, it's going to be ready for the other platforms. So I guess as soon as EA give the all clear to DICE, we're going to be seeing Second Assault drop for all other platforms. So I thought there was no harm in me going back and playing some Battlefield 3, playing the maps that we know are going to be included, playing with some of the weapons that we know are going to be included as well, just to get a bit of practice in. As you can see on the screen in front of you, we're on Operation Metro, and I'm playing with the M60 machine gun, which is being moved across to Battlefield 4. A lot of people were upset that it wasn't actually included in the base game, but obviously DICE had a plan to release it with the DLC, to sort of keep the feeling going from Battlefield 3. I have to say, because I've played Second Assault on the Xbox One, the M60 is very similar to the one that we have in Battlefield 3. So I think that's the authenticity feeling that DICE are probably going for. It's the same for the map that we're playing on now, Operation Metro. You won't notice many differences in terms of the map. Yeah, it's a little bit more run down, it's a little bit more war-torn after the nuclear blast has gone off in Paris. That's where it's taking place now. So you will notice some subtle differences, but in terms of the actual map layout, there's not a huge amount of difference. In Operation Metro 2014, the one that's going to be in Battlefield 4, there are a couple of more flanking options around the sides to get into the main central hallway, but from videos I've already watched on YouTube, that hasn't seemed to have made a massive amount of difference. All it does is just split the players up a little bit more. It, however, means that the flanks aren't as heavily guarded all the time, so you do have a slightly higher chance of being able to break through any sort of clusterfucks that you actually come into, and I think that's obviously a good decision for putting that in there, but I still feel that the map could have been made so much better than it actually is in Battlefield 4. I was slightly disappointed, but still at the same time I'm really excited to try and play it for the first time. Going back to the weapons really briefly, I'm now using the F2000, which is the assault rifle we're going to be seeing with the Second Assault DLC. And something really cool is that we're going to be seeing the real life scope that was included in Battlefield 2 be reintroduced in Battlefield 4. So the actual scope that you get on the F2000 assault rifle when it's issued to you in real life, if you go into battle with one, it will have this standard scope on it. And that's the one that's going to be included as standard for the gun in Battlefield 4, which I think is really cool. In terms of the weapon itself, it had a lot of recoil when I played with it on the Xbox One, but that may be because I can't control recoil with a thumbstick, and it felt very alien not playing with a mouse and keyboard. But in terms of gain, the gun doesn't feel all that different. To be honest, the gun balance in Battlefield 4 is really good. There are a few that stand out and are a little bit overpowered, but in terms of generally, the gun balance is very good, so I've got full confidence in DICE that this weapon will fit in nicely. Just very quickly, the other weapons that are going to be included in the DLC are the AS-Val PDW, which will be available for the Engineer class. It won't have extended mags, which means you will only ever be able to have 21 bullets inside that weapon for you to fire at any one time, which is slightly disappointing, but I guess it balances it, because when I was playing with it, it absolutely ripped people to shreds. We're going to be getting the Gold Sniper Magnum from Battlefield Bad Company 2 coming into the Second Assault DLC. I have no idea why they thought that the Gold Sniper Magnum should be included, but I congratulate them for doing so. Although there is a glitch at the moment where apparently you can only equip a 4x scope or a 40x scope with it. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to be staying once they release a couple of patches or something like that. Maybe it is just a glitch, but if that actually stays, I'll be really disappointed, because I love the 8x scope in Battlefield 4 and I love the 8x scope in Battlefield 3. So I don't know why they made the decision to only have the 4x scope and the 40x scope. It just seems a bit weird. I'm pretty sure it's a glitch, but if it's not, I'll be a little bit disappointed. And finally, the fifth weapon that you're going to be getting in the Second Assault DLC is the Dow 12 shotgun. And with that thing with frag rounds, it was just amazing. The thing was absolutely awesome. I didn't get a lot of footage of it when I went to the event, simply because I can't aim. I just couldn't aim with the thumbsticks at all, so I just tried to get as much good footage as I could. But from the people that actually played with it, I was talking to Charboy and Azzy afterwards, they absolutely loved the thing, so in terms of it being much better than it was in Battlefield 3, yes, it's going to be amazing in Battlefield 4. So now once again you'll notice that the footage has changed in the background. Because there isn't a gold sniper magnum in Battlefield 3, I decided just to stick some M40 gameplay in there. I would have gone back and played some Bad Company 2 with the gold sniper magnum, but I couldn't find many full Conquest servers. A lot of people have just resorted to going back to Battlefield 3 now rather than Bad Company 2, which I think is quite sad because the game itself was absolutely brilliant. I'm sure the servers will fill up again when people realise that BF3 and BF4 are nowhere near as good as what Bad Company 2 was, but at the moment I couldn't get any real good gameplay for it, so we've just gone with the M40 for this one. I was looking into the Levolution that was going to be included in Second Assault. I have to say I'm really excited for the Caspian border Levolution. I watched it happen at the Xbox One event, and that was really, really cool. And the thing is that you can run down the hollowed out tube that falls down after it's happened, and you can actually get in there with a dirt bike as well, which is quite cool. It allows sort of a thoroughfare all the way down from the gas station all the way up to the hilltop flag. And that's a really good place to go, because at the moment in Battlefield 3 you have to trek all the way across the river, all the way up the side of the hill. And with that, when the Levolution comes down, you can actually use it as a really sneaky path to get up to Hilltop. As well as that, the Hilltop is now completely hollowed out, and it's actually got a bunker underneath it where you set the bomb for the Levolution to actually occur, which I think is really cool as well. It's worth mentioning on Caspian border that the Levolution happens in two different ways. If you're playing Domination, you can activate the Levolution and it will fall towards the gas station, but in Conquest, it will fall the other way and crush the newly erected wall that's there. Now the antenna's already fallen down, it doesn't play a massive part in the map anymore, but the wall there sort of separates the map in half, and when the tower comes down it makes it much easier to get through there in different little alleyways, so it opens up a whole new side of the map. And I think the Levolution was really well done on Caspian Border 2014. In terms of getting practice in with all the weapons and all the maps, I've had a load of fun playing all of them. In fact, Battlefield 3 has been really fun to play with recently, and it's something that I will be playing quite a lot more regularly alongside Battlefield 4, because I don't really want to forget about it. It's where my channel grew from, first of all. So a lot of you guys enjoyed the Battlefield 3 gameplay and the Battlefield 4 sort of like videos I was putting up at the time, and it's not something I'm going to forget. Just the same as Battlefield Bad Company 2. They are both brilliant games, and they really do deserve my time to play them. So expect some more videos from Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3 to appear in the future. But that is the end of the video, guys, so thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it today, please do leave a like, as it shows me you want me to continue making these kind of videos. And leave a comment down below letting me know what your thoughts are on the Second Assault DLC for Battlefield 4. But until next time, my name is Westy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.